Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, this is me, Umar Farooq Sumro, subject teacher of English grammar. So, dear students, this is our lecture number 7 of English grammar. As all of you have read about a noun, its subtypes, its genders, and its number, that there are only two numbers of noun. One is singular number that denotes to a single thing or only one thing, okay, and the second number is plural number that denotes more than one thing. It can be 2, 10, 100, thousands, millions, billions, okay, but when there is only one thing we call it singular, but when there are more than two things we must call it them plural number. So rule number 1 and 2 was learnt by you, and now it is time for you to learn about rule number 3 and 4. So as I have written here, it is our lecture number 7. So rules for making the noun plural from singular. I told you that nouns that can be made or formed into plural form are common nouns and sometimes collective nouns. Proper nouns, abstract nouns, and material nouns cannot be formed as plural number. We cannot make plural numbers of proper noun, material noun, and also abstract noun, okay. We must form from common noun and sometimes from collective noun, as it is in rule number 3 that some collective nouns can also be changed into plural form, okay. So first of all, it is rule number 3, as it was rule number 1 that by adding s only to make the noun plural, okay. It was just common rule. Now the rule was number 2 when, so it was by the addition of es with the words that ends on o, s, double s, ch, sh, and x will be formed plural by the addition of es. It is our lecture number 7, rule number 3, that it denotes or it indicates that by changing y into I, and adding es to make it plural when consonant comes before y. If your word is ending on y and has also a consonant before y, the y will be changed in I and will be adding es to make the noun plural. Here some of the examples are army. What is the example? Good, army. So the word before or the letter before y is m. So can you define m is consonant or vowel? It is consonant. So as according to our rule, when consonant comes before y changing into I, okay. So we must convert this y into I plus es to make it plural. So it is army, army. So this y will be changed in I, then will be added es to make it plural. Number 2, family. The word family ends on y after a consonant, okay, after a consonant. So the word that is the letter that is in the word family before y is l. So l is vowel or consonant? It is also consonant. So this y will be changed into I and then es will be added to make it plural. Number 3, duty. So it ends on y after a consonant or vowel. Is t vowel or consonant? It is also consonant. So y will be changed into I and es will be added to make the noun plural. Because of this, noun denotes that by changing y into I and adding es to make it plural. Try to know or memorize the signs of each rule for making singular or plural number. Try to memorize or indicate the symbols of each or every rule, okay. So it is rule number 4. It was by changing y. It is by keeping y. We will not change y into I or some other word or letters. The y will remain y, and adding s only to make the noun plural. Now we don't have to change the y into I and adding es. Now we have to keep y and add s only to make the noun plural when vowel comes before y. When there is a consonant letter before y, the y will be changed into I. But when a vowel is before y, so the y will remain y and it will not be changed, and s will be added to make the noun plural. Okay, so as examples are shown to you on the screen, boy. So the word boy ends on y after a consonant or vowel. Oh, what is it? Either consonant or vowel? It is also vowel. As according to our rule, we must not change this y into I. We must put or plus aid only to make it plural, as it is joy, toy, joy, then donkey. As donkey word ends on y after a consonant. Y is also consonant, so the e is also consonant, though. So this word donkey, the y will not be changed into I. y I में यहाँ पर तब्दील नहीं होगा, सिर्फ s का इजाफा होगा. रूल नंबर 4 ये डिनोट करता है कि अगर हमारा कोई वर्ड कॉमन नाउन अगर y पे ख़त्म हो और उस y का पहला लेटर, y से पहले जो लेटर हो वो कॉन्सोनेंट हो, तो ये y I में कन्वर्ट होगी, फिर es लगाया जाएगा. इसके आपकी मिसाल आपकी स्क्रीन पर है. इसमें y चेंज किया जाएगा और रूल नंबर 4 में y ही रहेगा और सिर्फ एस का इजाफा होगा प्लूरल बनाने के लिए जब इस y के पहले का लेटर वॉवल हो. ओके, एज द एग्जांपल्स आर शोन टू यू. इट इज़ रूल नंबर 4. नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू रीड अबाउट रूल नंबर 5. इट इज़ बाय इंटरनल चेंजिंग ऑफ वॉवल्स. एज यू आर वॉचिंग ऑन योर स्क्रीन, there are such words that make their plural form by the changing of vowels. Just these words do not need to convert y into I or fe or f into v or by the addition of s. No, these words generally make their plural form by the changing of vowels. So here is foot. There are two o, f double o t, foot. So I have underlined both vowels here and also in its plural form. Double o vowels will be changed in double e, it will form plural form. Here it is tooth, means double o. As same according to it, double o will be changed in double e, teeth. And here is man, man, man means one, and men, as I have pointing out here, it is plural form. Woman, you cannot read it woman, it is woman. Okay, plural form will be woman because these words make their plural form by the internal change. Okay, internal changing of vowels. It is rule number 5. I hope all of you are getting my points very easily. If you do not, dear students, I am requesting you again and again that if you do not understand anything, you can ask me personally on WhatsApp group or on my contact. Okay, your answer will be replied very comfortably. So don't make hesitations. Ask questions to us. Okay, it will be good for you and for us also. And it is time for you to take your homework, that find out some other examples of rule number 3, 4 and 5. You have to make examples of other words that define rule number 3, 4 and 5. You have to make out 5 words of each. So there will be 15 examples of each of 5 of each rule. Okay, there will be 5 examples of each rule. You have to find out 5 more words of rule number 3, 5 more words of rule number 4, and also 5 more words of rule number 5. If you do not manage to find many other words in rule number 5, you can also make just only 2 or 3 examples of it. So dear students, now it is time for us to end up the lecture here. We will meet inshallah, if God wills, in our next lecture. Allah Hafiz.